goodness. Woo! And I tell you, I have learned so much, and I'll insert some pictures, even though I have them right here. I can show you the first part of this adventure with making the gloss. I had a huge disappointment. Okay, so let me find, okay, here we are. All right, so, and I'll probably insert some pictures as well. But I started to notice, let's find one that's really bad. The product separation, right? I made the glosses, they look fabulous. They smell wonderful, right? And maybe an hour or two, I ran some errands and came back, and bam, we had the product separation happening. So, lesson learned. I was 47 tubes in when I realized, and I was all excited. I was like, oh, I only have so many more to go. So what I learned here is that your product has to be thick enough to suspend your mica powders in the gloss base, is what I learned. And because my base was too runny, the product could not hold the mica powders that I had mixed in the gloss. So I had to start over again, okay? And so this is where we are. Let's see. Okay, so I started over, and I was able to obtain the color that I wanted on the gloss, right? Let's see. Let me just grab a couple here and just show, right? So that is the color I was going for. You're seeing the white wand tube inside, but that's the color that I was going for there. These are 5 milliliter tubes. Got these off of Amazon. I'm not to that point where I will be ordering, but I would love to put my logo and everything on the actual tube. That's a goal, not there yet. So I will have to put the label on like here. Hopefully that comes out clear enough where you can see that. And that was just like one of the testers. You can't really see it all that clear because of the color of the gloss in the tube. But it basically says lip relish on there. And I'll do a video of me actually labeling the tubes, because that's just the only one that I've done thus far. My husband worked tirelessly trying to get those labels made, and so we're still testing and all that good stuff, but I will do a video on that. So anyway, so because I was so nervous about adding too much mica and not having enough base and making sure the consistency would, you know, sustain or suspend the mica powders, I made the next batch. And this is what I ended up with. Just to show you, I had a very light color. It doesn't do justice to the actual color of the, see the two the differences in those two. And the only reason why this one has a white is because I ran out and I was just, you know, trying to get to the number I needed. But the ones that I made all have the black tube for the black wand for the event. Anyway, so you see what I did there? I was so nervous that I didn't put in enough mica powder, and it just did not give the look. It doesn't show the shimmer. By the way, it's reddish brown shade, but it also has little, it's almost like a greenish, grayish kind of shimmer in there. And I think it'll look fabulous on all skin tones, light to the darkest. And it's a very light color on the lips. It's like just a hint of color. This has an apple pie flavoring oil in it. Smells delightful. And that will be available on my website here soon, www.liprelishbytam.com. So, going back to the story. So, the light one, I was like, this is not going to work. I'm not happy with it. It's not giving the color I wanted. So, I had to go back a third time. And the third time was coming back with the right consistency, the shade, everything. So, this is the final product. 3 times the charm. So, I struggled. Okay, so let me just grab all these. So that we started here with product separation. Hello, welcome to the party. Let me just get the dark one so you could kind of just see. Okay, dark wand. Then we ended up just terrified and too light. And then we finally came in there with the right one here. So, woohoo! It was a process. So I have been making lip gloss the entire weekend. It is now Sunday. I started on Friday. So I wanted to share just that little tidbit, that struggle, but that's okay. I learned a valuable lesson that your base has to be, mine was more like, I'm trying to think, it was more of a runny consistency, right? But I learned that it should be more like a syrup, like a maple syrup kind of consistency. If you're pouring some syrup, or even like nice cake batter, where if you're lifting it up, you're getting a thicker, you know, fall of the product, so to speak. But so that was a valuable lesson. And I was so devastated. I was so devastated. I cannot tell you how devastated I was, because I was celebrating, okay? I was like, yes, I did this thing. I had to go out, run some errands. I came back in, and just imagine when I came back in, my lip gloss was separating from the color, and I was just like, oh no. And I grabbed 1, and I grabbed 2, and then I had 10, and then I had 20, because I had done 47, and they were all no good. Like I could not use them. So that definitely deflated me for a moment, because after that I was like, okay, this is not how I want to start, but okay, what's the lesson in this? And again, learned the lesson. I went back and just, you just try and try until you get what matters. And if I could give you any tidbit of information with that, it would be to measure your products. And I mean, everything from your base to the oils you use to, how intense you want the color to be. But if you have a lot of different powders in your lip gloss base, then you want to make sure that the base is thick enough to hold it all, to suspend it throughout the product without, breaking up, streaking. I mean, I wish I had one of the other ones. It was so bad. It was almost like there was just like a total separation in the tube. And I was just like, oh. But anywho, so that was the lesson learned there. And got home today from church and had a package, and I was super duper excited because I was like, see, we're on the upside here. So here is, and y'all, I'm gonna get this recording thing a little bit better, but I'm still struggling with just doing all of that. I started to open this and my husband said, you should probably record this. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So anyway, I pulled that out. But let me just show you real quick. I've already started opening. But I wanted to show you that we had an address. So it's from Canva, and they used the recyclable box. So good looking out, Canva. Looking out for the environment. All right, so here's one box, two box here. And then I have one more. All right, so let's see where we are. Okay, so this is basically the postcard envelopes, which I don't think I'm going to be needing. I don't know how I'm going to use it. What I'm going to do is, for my friend's event, I'm going to package the lip gloss, which I don't have the bags. The bags are on the way, but I'll do a video showing how I put it all together. I made a postcard with the information on the about the gloss, right? Just talking about the gloss. So I'll just read it to you. One side I have, the information to them, and then on the other side I have the ingredients of what's in the gloss, okay? But what's on the card, it says, as you look at this gloss, you may see a beautiful reddish brown, electrifying silver, or a calming green. This polychromatic gloss was created with you in mind. It is a direct reflection of you, the working woman. You are multifaceted, and very often you take on various roles by choice or necessity. No matter the reason, just like this gloss, it all works together and becomes something beautiful. It is because of your inspiration this gloss was created and affectionately named the Working Woman. Have fun with it and wear it with confidence. Tamara. So that's what I wrote to them on the card, which will be accompanied by the gloss in the bag. And let me open the next thing we have here. And I'm just going to put my business card in the bag also. This is Lip Relish by Tam. Relish and see what your lips can be. And then I have my website on there, www.liprelishbytam.com. So my goal is to put all of this in the bag and gift it to all the ladies at the event. And my friend is expecting about 65 women. And so we have made enough glosses to put in the swag bags for all the ladies. So there'll be other gifts in there as well. So that is it, guys. That's where I am with all of this. I am slowly getting comfortable with doing all this. I'm having fun. I'm challenging myself. It's a challenge, okay? Because it's a lot of work. People think, oh, it's lip gloss. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I don't have the machine that could help you fill your lip gloss tubes yet. So I'm wondering, I don't know. I mean, that's one of those things that you do as you go. You know, you invest down the line, but that's one of those things I might have to sacrifice and get, because filling lip gloss tubes with the syringe and the mess of it all is just not my thing. So that may be something that I would just have to sacrifice and get to kind of help my process on a little bit, because that, and I think you'll see that I'll put that in some clips here and there with the video, but I do not like the filling the tubes with the syringe. I mean, but that's what you do starting out to kind of get the gloss in the tube. Whoever came up with it, I think it's brilliant. Very cost effective, easy cleanup in terms of just throwing everything away. Having a machine, you're gonna have to, you know, clean the machine, open it up, clean all the little parts and things. But I think I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I just wanted to share with you all one of the first super duper trials that I've had, but a wonderful lesson that I learned. So I wanted to share that with you and just let you all see how I'm doing. So again, remember, stop by, see how a girl's doing, see what, you know, what I'm creating. Once again, my name is Tamara. I'm the owner of Lip Relish. Thank you for taking time out to see what's up. Later.